Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Now for today's video, I have a huge haul to share with you all. Now this is my biannual haul. Now of course, I keep picking things up as in when I require them, if there's a new brand launch, if I need to review something. But when it comes to a collective haul, I try to contain my hauls to two a year because that is also way too much. Honestly, I'm not even gonna try and justify my purchasing because it can't be justified. So I would suggest you purchase whenever you require something, whatever your budget allows. Don't be influenced by me because I did get this comment. Now, before beginning this haul, I'm just gonna take a sidetrack and just, go off the rails and tell you a little tiny story because someone commented on my video and was like, why are you constantly sharing your hauls? Because I did do like smaller hauls over on shorts and reels, right? And they're like, why are you sharing hauls? They're useless. There's no meaning to it. There's no usefulness of it. And I was like, yeah, while that's true, and I try to keep my content more useful and less meaningless, it was just like, not all things need to have some meaning to it, right? Like challenges and all, I don't do them because I feel like there's no meaning to it. You're not going to learn anything and all of that. But with haul, it's more like you're sitting with your friend and you're showing what you purchase. Because whenever I purchase something, I know that I put up like a fashion show for my family, for my friends, and I show them that look at this outfit that I bought, look at this and all of that. So it's more like that for me. It's more to like chill with you guys, to tell you what all I bought, and then you can tell me what you bought and all of that. And I know this intro has gotten way too out of hands, way too out of hands. So we're just gonna cut it short. If you want to know everything that I purchased in my huge biannual haul, then please keep on watching. We're gonna go category by category. So I have divided all of my products up and put them in their respective boxes because if we don't do that, this video is gonna be a hot mess and no one's gonna be interested. I'm also gonna have timestamps somewhere up on the screen. So if there's a particular category that you enjoy more, you can definitely skip on to it. But there's not gonna be any skincare category. And no, I did not miss typing that out. I did not buy any skincare. I have way too much skincare. I actually have way too much of everything, but skincare is a different beast. So I really did not even feel like looking at skincare. So we're gonna start directly with makeup, and I have my base makeup products with me right here. So the first thing I bought comes from Swiss Beauty Select. Now Select is their more bougie or more fancier range, and I got their Prep Set Matte Makeup Fixer. This is a 3-in-1 micro finish spray. Basically, this is an aerosol packaging, and back in the day, Morphe and Pack had these, and I really enjoyed using them. And then somehow none of the other brands really caught up to it, but now we're back in that zone because I also got the one that L'Oreal has, and it's a 3-second setting mist. And again, it's been going really viral because it's supposed to also make your makeup really budge proof. I'm going to be testing this one out because it says 36 hours no transfer, and I'm going to be a bride, right? So I need a no transfer setting spray. So that's why I've been trying I've bought a lot of things that I want to try out and see if they can be something that I can look at for my events and everything later on. So yeah, I have time, so I'm still like selecting products and doing all of that. Then next up, I actually bought some things from Cuffs and Lashes because it has been a hot minute since I've tried anything from them, and they have been launching a lot of things, but I feel like in between they went like exclusive with purple, and I'm not the hugest purple fan, so I was just like, I'll just wait it out. But this is their concealer. It's their Cover It All concealer. It's slightly splitting in the packaging, but that's not a big deal. The color seems like a nice match for me. This is the shade Custard, 05 Custard, so I got that. Then I also bought their blushes. These are a gel cream formula, and I got the shade 01 Peaches and 04 Orange Blossom. Let's open these up together. I don't even remember what they're supposed to look like. Like I forgot what I've bought because whew, that's me. Oh, so they're in the Glam sort of a packaging. This is what they look like. And Peaches, let me just open it up. This is what Peaches looks like. Doesn't really have, oh, it has a nice vanilla-ish fragrance. So this is Peaches, and then we have Orange Blossom, which should be a nice pinky reddish shade by what it looks like on the carton. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, it's a nice deeper shade. Excited to try these out. This has a little bit of brownie tinge in there as well. I'm so excited to try these out. Again, as I said, it's been a hot minute since I tried Cups and Lashes last time, so fingers crossed last time wasn't the best. Maybe this time it's better. Then I bought the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. This is in the shade Light Warm, and hopefully again it's a nice match for me. We're gonna pray, have our fingers crossed and everything. Now I do look up foundation, okay? Foundation is a website where you can find your foundation matches, which was a mouthful. It was a tongue twister, but we got through that in one go. So Yay me. But yeah, it's a nice website to check things out. But first of all, they never ever have the foundations that I'm looking for a match, and then even if they do, the matches are again off. So yeah, I do that, but I still fail in selecting my shade. But this was done without the help of foundation, and I feel like I have kind of nailed it, kind of, hopefully. Let's pray for that. But I have this again. I've bought this because a lot of people really like it. But the actual foundations that I've bought to try out for my wedding, I already have a foundation that I have like zeroed down on what I can wear, and I've stopped like using it. But I still wanted other options, so I have Pat McGrath's Skin Fetish with me right here, and I bought the shade Light Medium 10. Again, a lot of people swear by it, so I'm really excited for it. Again, it looks like a nice shade match, could be a nice shade match, and look at how luxurious it looks. So luxurious. I'm actually thinking of doing a series over on my shorts wherein I can be like, will I wear this to my wedding, and then test it out and really put it to the test. Let me know if that sounds exciting to you, and then I can start working on it. But I bought another foundation. Again, to test out if I can use it for different functions and everything, because I want to go for different looks for different functions. Okay, so for the wedding, say maybe I want like a full coverage, but then for haldi or maybe mehendi, I want like a lighter, more skin like finish. So I wanted to try everything out. As you can see, I don't even have an excuse for it. So this is Charlotte Tilbury's beautiful skin foundation. Now Charlotte Tilbury, I feel, is overhyped, overpriced. I recently did like a one brand tutorial on them, but their base comes through. Okay, it comes through. And I have the shade Neutral 6 Neutral. And again, looks like can be like a nice match, can be a nice match. And because this is not supposed to be like the most fullest coverage foundation, I think this will work for me. I really want it to work for me and not against me. Okay, then we have some e.l.f products. So I have their Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. Do I need to tell you why I bought another setting mist? I don't think I need to tell you, but this again, because it says Stay All Night Microfine up to 16-hour wear, we're trying this one out. And this also has metal balls in there. Cute. Then I have this L'Oreal Liquid Lumi blush, and this is in the shade Glowy Worth It Medium. I bought this because I want to do a reel where it's like, oh, I tried Alia's favorite blush. Of course, I know it's not maybe her favorite blush because she's paid to use it, but that's completely fine. But I wanted to try how it looks on me, so I'll probably be doing a short on this one soon. It looks a little too deep, I'm not gonna lie. Like on her cheeks, like the photo that they've used, I'll put it up right here so you can see, it looks like absolutely nothing. Like Alia's makeup always looks like absolutely nothing. But I don't know how this is gonna turn up, so we're gonna be checking that one out. Then I bought some other things from e.l.f as well because they were having like a buy one get one, and this is their Halo Glow setting powder. I have way too many setting powders, and probably I didn't need this one because I don't use a lot of setting powders, but I bought it. I gave into hype because Halo again is one of their ranges that has been really well talked about. And I also bought their Halo Glow Powder Filter Press Powder, which came in broken, and I have to return it. But they're telling me my pin code because this is a new work setup space. This is not, I ordered my products here. They're like, we can't offer you a return pickup from here. And I'm like, if you can deliver, you can return as well. Like what are we talking about? But I have to courier it to them, which is a pain. Not gonna lie, which is a pain, but yeah, those were all of the base products. We flew through that. Okay, our next category is gonna be eyes, and this is probably the most exciting thing for me. I love eye makeup. If you can't already tell, maybe you can't tell because today I'm way more subtle than what I like to be, but I love eye makeup. Okay, so I bought a couple of things. Let's talk about them. So first of all, I have the Swiss Beauty Select Cushion Mousse. I told you guys I did buy more Swiss Beauty Select products, and hopefully I'm able to open this up without ripping the box apart, or maybe like ripping my fingernails apart, because these are press-ons and they will not last through this. I'm going to use my handy dandy tweezers, and I'm just going to pop it open like that. If you have nail extensions or press-ons and you're wondering how I do my work, I have props. Okay, so this is supposed to be like a cushion mousse sort of a formulation. I don't know what to expect from this, but the swatches looked gorgeous, so I bought these, and I love one and done eyeshadows. And this is the shade, which shade are you? Stargazer. So this is supposed to have like nice shifts and all of that, so super excited to try that one out. And the next shade I got is called Solar Flare. I think Swiss Beauty had like some extra offer on a number of products or amount, and I was like just trying to fill up the extra amount, even though then you end up spending more. But in my brain, girl math brain, I'm saving money, right? I'm saving money. So Solar Flare looks like this. It's a beautiful golden eyeshadow, and I really want these eyeshadows to be like stunning, high shine, metallic and whatnot, and that cushiony texture to actually be cushiony. A lot of times textures aren't really cushiony and they just say it's cushiony, and then it pisses me off really bad. Also got there its Extra Duo Kajal. Now I again also love colored liner pencils, and this is the shade Riverdale, if I can get it out, that is. So basically it's a dark blue and a turquoise blue, both of those in here. And Swiss Beauty and the Craze range, or I honestly I like the range. Craze is a nice range and Swiss Beauty does really nice eye makeup and eye pencil, so I think that is going to work. Then I bought a couple of mascaras from Maybelline that I have here, but the first one that came to my hand is the Sky High Blue version. I really wanted to try this and they've not come on discount till now. I was waiting for them to come on discount because Maybelline gives discounts, but these haven't, so I just bought it. And after a certain amount of purchase, amount, I also got a Hyper Curl Mini for free, which is great. I love the Hyper Curl. It's a throwback mascara, not gonna lie, it's a throwback mascara, but it's a beautiful mascara. I also bought the burgundy one, which is somewhere here. I'm just gonna show you when I can get to it. But I also got a backup of my lash fixer by PAC. This is the lash glue that I've been using for a while now. I like the Swiss Beauty one as well, but they keep on changing the formulation for some reason. And this is a brush on glue that I really find very comfortable and very easy to use. The squeezy tubes one can get a little messy, okay? They can. These don't get as messy and they're easier to use, and I really like the PAC lash fixer, and I got this one because this is something I go through, okay? I use my lash glue a lot and I empty my lash glue a lot as well. So we have that. This is just a repurchase. I know this works for me and I wanted to get it. Then I have e.l.f.'s Lash Extender Mascara. This is a newer launch from e.l.f. and I just look at the photos they've used, okay? They have shown like you will have lash extensions and whatnot because it's a lash extender. I need that because I am a lash girly, okay? Like a false lash girly, because I don't have my own natural lashes. I don't. So I need that. Then from e.l.f. I also picked up some of their colored liners because I love colored liners. I don't know what else to tell you. So I picked up the shade Sky High, which is a light blue shade, a very beautiful pastel blue shade. Then I have the shade Limelight Citrine, which is a beautiful pop-in color, okay? I'm so excited to use this. I know how I want to use this. Like, I have this makeup look in my brain. I just need to do it, okay? Then lastly, I have Plum and Go, which is a beautiful plum color, and I love plum liners so much. They're so stunning and sexy, but sadly not a lot of companies do it. NYX used to do these for black and for white range, and their for black had this plum liner that I used non-bloody stop, but then that dried out a little bit and I couldn't use it. And with that plum tone, we also have the Sky High Burgundy Mascara. I think I'm gonna do a comparison reel of doing blue on one side and burgundy on one side and seeing which one makes my eyes pop more. And I'm so excited again for this, but somehow I have this feeling that because burgundy is closer to black, it's just gonna end up looking black, which is gonna be very sad if that happens, okay? I'm gonna be very, very sad. Then I have this Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette, which I need to return as well. This is Mothership 10, if I am not mistaken. I think this is Mothership 10. This also came in broken, and again I was like, can you just pick this up for me please and replace it for me? I want it, but I want a non-broken palette, obviously. And they're like, you're gonna have to ship it to us. So two of these eyeshadows, they're broken. If you can see, I don't want to, like, you know, flip it so that the eyeshadows fall. I really hope you can see. I think you can see. But I bought that and I'm really sad that it came in broken because the colors looked stunning, and I can't fully show you the colors because I'm just afraid that's gonna fall out, and that's not something I'm looking for today, okay? I'm not looking for today. I have a mess on my desk, but we're gonna keep blazing through that. I also bought these NYX, the brow glues. So I bought the transparent as well as the brown version of these ones because I love their thick it, stick it. But the brush on that one, as I've said a million times, is a little too big for what I like. And these ones actually have a smaller brush. I'm just going to quickly show you. So these are tinier as well, right? Like from that packaging. And this is what the brush looks like. Again, because thick it, stick it is something I am going to run out of. I'm almost out of it. Like I'm this close to finishing it up. I wanted to try something new, and I love NYX brow mascaras and brow gels. So hopefully that's going to be a nice one. Then I also bought e.l.f. Holy Strokes Microfine Brow Pencil. Microfine brow pencil. You see, this wasn't even a tongue twister, but somehow my tongue was like can't speak. But this is the Holy Strokes Microfine Brow Pen, and this is supposed to just give you, light buildable pigment, waterproof and smudge proof. And don't learn from my mistakes. I hated the e.l.f. instant brow lift. It was so bad. I was like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't invest into e.l.f. as a brow product range, because every brow product that I've tried from e.l.f. has just somehow disappointed me, and here I am still trying it. Then I also got the e.l.f. Finest Fleck Glitter Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade White Hot. And I also got another shade. Wait, I kept it somewhere here. Yep, of course I did. This is Pop Off Pink. So I really liked these eyeshadows. I tried their Champagne Stars and I duped it alongside the Urban Decay Space Cowboy one. And I was really impressed with the formulation. Okay, it was beautiful. So I bought more because I love glitter so much. I really like one and done eyeshadows and glitters and all of that. And I think it's pretty evident. And then I think the last eye product that I picked up comes from Love Child by Masaba. I am giving them another chance because their last thing that I tried were mini foundations and all of that, and I absolutely loved it. So I was like, you know what, maybe in the beginning they were still trying to find what they want to do, and now they've already, like, they found what they want to do and they can do it well. So this is what the palette packaging looks like, and it looks beautiful. It looks stunning. Okay, this is the shade Eye Clips. It's Hyperblend eyeshadow palette, and just look at how gorgeous the palette looks like. I know it's not the most practical one or the most, just layout wise, it just looks beautiful. And I love that they have 3 foiled eyeshadows in here. They had a fully matte one as well, but how boring is that? Like, I need some shimmer in my life, so I bought that. And those were all of the eye makeup products I bought. I know, a lot. Now we're moving on to lip products, and this is the last category for makeup, and this is the smallest category as well, because again, I have way too many lipsticks. I really did not need one more, but did I want more? Of course, and that's why we are here. So the first thing I picked up is the Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Mini Lip Cheat Trio. This has Pillow Talk Medium, and Iconic Nude lip liners in their mini versions, which I feel like is the best thing to happen. Okay, like, mini lip liners is how lip liners should have been. Like, this should not be a mini, this should be a full size, because it will still take you a long while in finishing these up. And these are beautiful shades. Okay, Pillow Talk is one of my most favorite lip shades of all times, and you can see this is Pillow Talk, this is Pillow Talk Medium, and this is Iconic Nude. Let me open them up for you as well. I've already swatched these, so they're going to look a little dirty. Other things, I haven't really tried these. I already, first of all, know the formulation, absolutely love it. And secondly, I wanted to try out these lip products, so I was like, let me just swatch them. And this is Iconic Nude, and this is a nude. Okay, I really need to find a dupe for this shade because I feel like I'm going to fall in love. And in the hopes of finding nudes, I actually also ordered these Makeup Revolution lip liners. I mean, they don't even try to hide it, do they really don't. So I picked up the shade Satin. No, these are the Satin Kiss lip liners, and I have the shade Heart Race, which is a beautiful nude color. If it opens up like a pinky nude, I feel like this might be really close to Pillow Talk. Let me know if you want to see the comparison, because I can do that. I have a whole series over on my Reels and Shorts, Dupes Day, which is like a play on word. I upload it on Tuesday and call it Dupes Day. Do you get it? I hope you do. Next up, I have the shade Fling, which is like a deeper color, and again, I feel like I have seen a Charlotte Tilbury shade that's very similar to this one, so I will have to compare. I can't like talk in the air and be like this is a dupe, because sometimes you feel like something might be a dupe, but then it's not really a dupe. And then lastly, I have the shade Rosé, which I feel can be a very close dupe to Walk Off No Shame. Again, we'll have to compare them side by side to be able to say that with certainty. Okay, next up, I picked up one more lip liner. This is from Charmacy. This is in the shade Mild Chocolate, and first of all, how stunning is this packaging? Charmacy, I think, is very underrated yet very known somehow. Like, it's somewhere in this in between limbo where a lot of people know about it, but not a lot of people are still talking about it. And the shade, oh, I bought this because it's a micro fine pencil, and this was already like, yeah, go back in, you don't belong outside. But this is a micro fine pencil. Okay, so this is a tiny one that's supposed to give you like really precise lip lines and all of that, and I need that kind of precision in my life, so I bought this, and the shade also looked really pretty. So we have that. Next up, I bought this NYX Shine Loud liquid lipstick and a gloss, a no transfer gloss of sorts, so you can just apply this and have like a tint and a gloss all in one. And I think this shade might not be my most favorite. It looked way different on the website, so Hopefully it looks good on me. Then I got this freebie from Nykaa Cosmetics, even though I did not even buy anything from Nykaa. I think it was just like a Privé member sort of a gift. This is their Gloss It Up PH Lip and Cheek Gloss in the shade Giving Magic. And oh, so this is their green gloss that turns pink. PH classic, has been going around for eons now. I remember my nanny had a green lipstick that turned red, and that was the moment that my life changed and I fell in love with makeup. I was probably like 3 4, and that lipstick literally changed my life. But last thing for my lip products is this kissing lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is in the shade 90s pink. Honestly, Charlotte Tilbury and her lipsticks, they just make me buy them. Yeah, I don't know how to avoid the shades because they're just so beautiful and their undertones are so different. And this shade, oh, look at it, look at it, it's so gorgeous. I cannot wait to put it on my lips. I really can't. I'll probably put it on my lips right after I finish filming. Now we have hair care to talk about, and honestly I have so much hair care with me, like I didn't even realize how this happened because I have it in front of me right here and I'm like, wow, did I really buy this much hair care? Apparently I did, and now we have to go through it together. So the first thing I got is actually a 3-pack set of this Be Blunt Salon Secret color, because this is the only color that my mom uses and she likes, and she uses the shade Natural Black and sometimes the deepest brown version. She interchanges between those two, and even though Be Blunt is now a NASA company and I don't float on that boat, this is the only color that she likes, and I'm like, who am I to choose for you? If you like this, you will get this. So we have that. So if you or your mom is on the lookout for a nice box dye, you can actually look at it. Be Blunt has some really nice colors to, go through as well. The next thing I have is by Tresemme. This is their Silk Press 20 amino peptides vial sort of a thing. Basically, this is a hair treatment they've mentioned. I'm not really sure. It just seemed interesting, so I bought it. So this is straightens hair every week without heat, without harsh hair straightening chemicals. So I have straight hair. I have bought this for the frizz aspect, I guess, because why would I buy something that's supposed to straighten your hair if I already have straight hair and I don't even like straight hair? Like, I like curly hair, which I can't get. So I got that. Not sure why, but I got that. Then I have this Dove Hydra Glycol Glycolic Plus Hydration Spray. Dove has been killing it with their new launches. Okay, so I was so excited to see this. So this is supposed to hydrate your hair, but the glycol is also supposed to, exfoliate your scalp. I am not sure how that's gonna work, but it's supposed to work on damage and dehydration, both of those. So we'll see. That's gonna be exciting. We have that. Then I got the Love Beauty and Planet Jojoba Oil Hibiscus and Penta Whiten Hydrate and Nourish Deep Conditioning Leave-In Treatment. All of this is because I recently bleached my hair. I have a whole story time on it. I had to bleach my hair, and that can lead to dry, rough hair. Okay, so I want something that's going to hydrate my hair, make it look much more manageable, smoother, nourish, and all of that. No matter how nourished your bleach hair is, if you're not straightening or heat styling it, it will look dry. It might not feel dry, but it will look dry. So I want something that won't make it look dry. Maybe that's why I got the Silk Press amino peptide thingy as well. Next, I bought the Herbal Essence Argan Oil Repair Mask. I think I've already told you the reason why I'm buying so many hair masks. It's for my hair. Of course, if I'm buying hair masks, it's for my hair. You can multi-use hair masks in different ways. A lot of people use hair masks that they don't like as shaving creams and all of that to just make their razor glide, but that's also going to dull your razor down quicker, so probably don't do that. But I bought this one, and this is in the variant Argan Oil. I really like the Argan Oil variant. I used their shampoos and conditioners way back in the day when they relaunched in India, and I don't know what they're doing right now. Like, again, they're in this limbo where they're not really launching a lot of products, but they're there, like NYX, at some of these brands. I don't know what's up with them. Next up, I have this L'Oreal Steam Mask, Smooth Nourishing Deep Nourish Steam Mask. Now this was a freebie. I didn't really buy this. This was a freebie. I'm sure it was with my L'Oreal purchases because I had a couple of L'Oreal purchases. So that's that. Then I have this Dove Peptide Bond Strength. Again, Dove has been killing it, so I wanted to try this. This, I think, is supposed to be a dupe for Olaplex number 6, because I was reading what's supposed to do, and it's exactly what Olaplex 6 is supposed to do. I have Olaplex 6. I have not really tried it out, so let me know again if you want me to compare these two products. Basically, this is like a bond repairing leave-in conditioner of sorts, leave-in conditioner, I guess, leave-in cream, leave-in strengthening cream, something that you can call leave-in creme serum. So it's cream, serum, conditioner all in one. Then another Dove product I bought is their Peptide Bond Strength Biphasic Oil Serum. I think I've went overboard with peptides, bond strength, and all of that, and this is supposed to be a spray-on serum. It's biphasic, as you can see. So it also has a layer of oil, I guess. Yeah, oil and then serum. I don't know why I've bought so much hair care because this is a lot, okay? Then I have a Bee Blunt freebie. This is the hair fall control shampoo, and that's a very cute tiny size. This is going to be great for traveling, which I don't know when I'm doing. I'm not traveling anytime soon, but whenever I do, and I have a freebie. I also have another Bee Blunt freebie somewhere, so I'm going to show you that one first. This is their Intense Moisture shampoo. Now I have tried this one, but I honestly don't remember. So I think it won't have been that impressive if I've forgotten about it, but I have tried it. It came in this really beautiful blue packaging. I remember the packaging as well. Next up, I have this Minimalist Anti-Dandruff shampoo. This is 3.5% pyroxone, olamine, climbazole, salicylic acid, and a lot of other fancy names. I did try this once. Didn't see the most massive difference, gonna be really honest, but I have high hopes. And with things like this, it can take a while. So I have really flaky scalp, not dandruff particularly, but really flaky scalp. So I want something that would take care of the flakes for me. So gotta try that out. Then I have Nexus. I bought Nexus because I got influenced, okay? I have the Pro-Mint Oil Resurrection, and so many bloggers have been going gaga over it because this is supposed to give you virgin hair in 6 drops. I don't really know how that science or that math is supposed to work, but I'm really hoping it works. And look at that bougie packaging. It looks so fancy, and I'm really hoping it works because it's going to be a miracle, okay? I'm going to let you know if it works or not, but it looks so stunning. It looks really stunning, although that really does not matter. Beauty fades, what stays is the formulation. And with that, I also got a freebie. This is the Nexus Pro-Mint Repairing Treatment Mask. Basically, this is a tinier size of their bigger jar, which is again very expensive. So I was so happy with this freebie, and I was like, you know what, if I have to buy something, I might as well buy it when I can get a freebie along with it. So that was everything here. And lastly, I have my miscellaneous category because I have some tools, some accessories, some freebies and whatnot, and I couldn't really specify them into certain categories. So I was like, miscellaneous it is. So the first thing I bought are these Q-tips or earbuds, whatever you want to call it. These are from Tulips, and these are paper sticks cotton swab, so there's no plastic in there. Save the sea life, because I try to keep my plastic consumption to a minimum, and I know that you can get those steel and those chandi ka kaan khurchnas, but they really don't work for me. Like, I get a funny feeling in my stomach whenever I use them, and I need my earbuds. And I again know a lot of people are against earbuds. I can't do it, okay? A lot of time water just clogs into my ears when I'm like bathing my head or something, and that does not get out. So I need to get it absorbed in order to get it out. Otherwise, I'm like half deaf. I know it's a very weird thing, but whenever I go on a beach vacation, I need to have my Q-tips with me. Otherwise, I know for sure that I'm not gonna hear anything for the next couple of days. So I bought that. That was a very weird story to be telling you, okay? Then I got this bento box free from Love Child by Masaba. I had to choose a freebie from them, and I was like, I don't want more makeup, so I'll just get this bento box for absolutely nothing. I don't know why I got it, and it's a little scratched as well, so that is sad, but I'll probably do something. I don't know what I'll do with it, but something maybe. Then another freebie I have comes from Minimalist. This is their B12 Plus Repair Complex Face Moisturizer. I've tried it. I like it. It's a nice basic moisturizer. I also have a freebie from Earth Rhythm. Again, I guess it's a more privé sort of a thing, because I did not buy anything Earth Rhythm. Did I? I don't think I did. This is their coconut milk butter lotion. So I'll try that out, and it comes in a paper packaging. So that is really impressive. They've been really working on their packaging and everything. I also bought this Darted acne patches by Gush because these were on a crazy discount. I really don't get that much acne. I bought this because A, it was cute, and B, it was on a discount, and that talks to me, okay? Being cute and being on discount, that's why I'm not going back to Korea. I'm trying to open this one up, but I don't want to like rip it apart, and I have ripped it slightly, but it's heart shaped. How cute is that? Yeah, as I was saying, I'm not going back to Korea anytime soon because discounts and cute things are the only two things that are there in Korea, okay? And I don't need that in my life. Next up, I bought a lot of pack brushes. I told you guys recently also that I bought a lot of pack brushes, so let's talk about them. I have S08, which is a concealer blending brush. Now, Pack does some of my most favorite concealer brushes, and you will have to do with the photos, okay? Because this is sealed. I will have to properly open it. So this is what the concealer brush is supposed to look like, and I think this is a real life photo. So nice representation. Concealer brushes from Pack are my favorite. They're 272 and 278 are something I use literally every day. Then I have S14, which is a small angular powder brush. Now this one I suppose is supposed to work for your under eyes and everything. Like, I'm assuming I want to use it in that way because I love smaller under eye powder brushes because they really get the job done. Okay, next up I have S09 contour brush because look at that shape, it's so different and it's a tinier contour brush, so it's really supposed to chisel that face out, and I would be needing that because photographs and cameras and DSLRs, they add weight to you, and whatever you're looking at on screen right now, trust me, I'm about 2 to 5 kilos lighter than that, from my face, from my body, from everywhere. That is just how cameras and DSLRs work. The higher the quality goes, the more weight it adds. So you're gonna look the slimmest or the most realistic on maybe say an iPhone or something, and then as you go to a DSLR, mirrorless cameras, and all of that, you keep on adding on weight and everything. And I'm using the highest quality of DSLR that is available right now, like the clearest, the most actual skin, actual texture sort of a camera right now. So yeah, the latest Canon launch, so it also gives me the latest weight gain for some reason. Okay, moving on from that chatter chatter, I have S03, which is a foundation blending brush. This again looks very, very interesting, and all of these are not priced badly as well. Like this is 7.95, and I think these were on a 10% discount as well, and the contour brush is also 7.95. So hopefully I'm gonna find new brushes that are gonna work really well for me. I think I have more. Yes, I do. So I have S10, which is a multi-purpose cream applicator with all of the cream products that are still the hype and rage in the market. I feel like we need a good brush to apply it as well, because with cream products, the biggest issue is the application. Like I get it, I can use my fingers, but sometimes I don't want to. Sometimes I have press-ons that are way too long and whatnot, so they will leave imprints for me. Like these are fine, right? If I have longer press-on nails, if I'm blending like this, the nails dig in the upper surface of my face, and then I have weird indents and I have to correct that. I know, it's first world problems. First world problems while I live in a third world country, but that is beauty for you. And the last brush and the last product for this haul, which has been way too long, is the T07 small concealer brush. Look at that one. Look at how tiny it's supposed to be. And tiny concealer brush for like tinier areas, like your inner corners of the nose, because those are the areas that really, really do not like your concealer. And the reason why I picked this up is because I want to have it in like my touch up bag for my wedding function. So if I want to touch up like my concealer on my under eyes, which because it can get patchy there, or around my nose, I can have this tiny one, tuck, 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 and done. If this works, that is. If this works, I'll have to test it out first. But yes, that is everything that I bought. Not a lot, right? Not a lot. I don't think it was a lot. Do you think it was a lot? But let me know what is your most recent purchase. I would love to know. But that's going to be it from my side. I really hope you enjoyed this video and was helpful for you, even though this wasn't supposed to be a helpful video. So I just really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. And please do not feel pressurized to shop because I've shopped. I'm just sharing, okay? I'm just sharing. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.